Bellevue.
Bellevue, indeed, which is still going. And it was instantly very successful. And the first ever race was won by this dog with half a tail. 1,600 people went to that meeting. And then 1 week later, there were 16,000 there. I mean, who can own a racehorse in that same way?
Well, it's a lot cheaper to sort of get involved in greyhound racing, to actually own them and look after them. But obviously in dense populated areas, it was a great outlet for people to go and let off steam and win some money. And obviously it's a social event as well.
Social event.
Tell me a little bit about the heyday.
The famous Mick the Miller, which is probably the only greyhound that anyone's heard of, who sort of ruled the land between 1929 and 1931. And he was so famous, he actually became a film star. He's like Desert Orchid or something, you know. And I think he cemented the popularity of the sport, because you'd get, like, royalty would go and the aristocracy would go, and people like Amy Johnson and Gracie Fields, you see, people like nightclub owners used to have dogs and all this kind of thing. You know, because it was kind of worldly and fun. And in a strange way, I don't think people were so judgmental. Also, there was just less choice. You didn't spend the evening watching telly or a DVD or something, so you wanted to go out and engage with this other thing. And then in the 50s, it was still very popular. It was rather glamorous, but the figures were going down. And it was partly because of betting tax. The government started putting taxes on the bets you had on course, so people thought, oh, why bother, you know? And then, 1961, betting shops became legalised. And of course, that had a tremendous effect, because again, why bother? It's always a history of why bother to go kind of thing.
Did you ever place money on the dogs?
Oh, are you kidding?
Won a lot?
I always used to say, when then I stopped because I realised what I was saying, where else can you get 12 thrills a night? But, you know, in a way, you know, it's bang, 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 every quarter of an hour you've got a race, and it's exciting. There's a
buzz.
There's a buzz. There is an atmosphere. You know, the way they run around a track, if they sort of, you can see them thinking about what they're doing or something. And once you get into it, you know, they're marvellous dogs. They're very impressive creatures, really.
Well, shall we have a flutter later on?
Absolutely.
A fiver or tenner or something like that.
Oh my God, big
Not
stakes.
10p.
Just don't expect tips. I'm terrible. Okay.
Well, the sun is setting, the gates are open and the crowds are coming in. But before the racing starts, there's just time to meet one of the dogs.
Alan, pleased to meet you.
How do you do?
What's the dog called?
It's called Meet Your Match.
Right, what I want to know is, you're a trainer. How many dogs do you have?
We've got 28 race dogs and we've got about 20 pups.
Right, OK, so you've been in the game a long time.
Yeah, about 12 years.
What do you look for? I'm not after a tip. I just want to know, what do you look for in a good dog?
There's a lot of things. They've got to have a good temperament.
Yeah.
They have got to be used to kenneling. Got to be good to travel.
Yeah. She's very good. I mean, everyone else is barking around here, and she's really laid back.
Yeah, she's quite experienced. She's had 50 races and she's won 10.
That's
so
good.
she's been a pretty good dog.
But you don't look at a dog and say, yes, she's built right, do you?
Yes, you can. You can look at them. They can turn the legs out, turn legs in. So you want a dog with good conformation.
And I've been told Meet Your Match has got it all. We're going to put some money on her tonight, and hopefully I'm going to win. Good luck. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Meet Your Match. Good luck as well.
Okay. Thank you.
See you later.
Cheers.
Right, here we are now. We've just been looking at Meet Your Match, and he does look in form. How do you do?
Good.
Trevor Green. Right,
Nice to meet you.
OK. Now, look, I'm going to put a fiver on Meet Your Match.
You're not going to go
right?
mad then?
I'm not going to go mad, no. But I tell you what, OK, I don't know anything about the dogs and form or anything, but I've seen a sign here tonight, because look at number 4, Flint Cottage. Now, I live in a cottage and it's made of flint, so I've got to have a fiver on that.
So that's a 4 dog, 17.5 to 561, and the 6 dog, 12.5 to 561.
Is that it? You can remember all that? You don't need to write anything
write it down in there.
Oh, right, OK. Right, here they go. Woo!
Cheers.
Oh, number 2 won. My dog came in 3rd, and I don't know where number 6 was, but do you know what? In future, I'm going to stick to predicting antiques.